Hey, my village, it's your Coach Mo back again with another topic. So this topic is going to be for my business owners. I was trying to hold out until February before I started dropping content for business because I usually do business coaching February, March, April. But I couldn't wait because y'all been sending me messages, y'all been sending me questions. And the most asked question is about content creation. How do you know what content to put on social media? A lot of people struggle in this area when it comes to being entrepreneur. Yes, they have the service. Yes, they know what they want to do. They know who their ideal client is, but they don't know how to attract that client. They don't know how to talk to them on social media, and they don't know which platforms to use. It all is in that realm of content creation, things like that. So I just want to help you out with some ideas that's very simple about the type of content that you can do starting off. It don't matter what level. You could be an expert, you could be a beginner. And one of those things is something that I try to do every week is introduce yourself. Do an introduction video or introduction post. Hey, my name is such and such. This is what I do. This is who I serve. This is how you can reach out to me, contact me, book, whatever. Introduce yourself. You're constantly getting new eyes on your content every day, especially if you're joining in different trends, things like that. People are new following you. They don't know who you are. So introduce yourself once a week. You can do it more than once a week, every so many posts. It's up to you, but let people know who you are, who you serve, what you do. Keep it simple. It don't have to be complicated. Y'all be overthinking stuff. It do not have to be complicated. Another one is share some success stories. If you already been in your business or you have one testimony, every client, try to see if they can do a testimony or a success story for you to share with your audience so people can know people do like your service. Do that. I'm bad at that. Like, I'll be coaching people and forget to ask for them to leave a testimonial. I am really horrible with that. I'm working on it. But that also helps highlighting like results that they've achieved by working with you and things like that. And it give you that credibility on the social media platform. Another thing is offer tips. Do you see people saying like, oh, 5 ways to do this or 6 ways to do this, or these are the steps to do this? Do videos about offering tips and advice. When you see people comment on your post often and they're asking like the same question, do like a tutorial or tips on that question because you see people constantly asking about the same thing. Another thing is share behind the scene. A lot of people are nosy. They want to know what you do outside of work, whatever. Share lifestyle videos or share behind the scene videos. It could be some bloopers. A lot of people need to know your authentic self. They need to know we make mistakes. Our videos are not always perfect. Like me, I don't edit videos. It's just what you see is what you get. I don't like editing. It takes too much time. I used to do it when I first started my YouTube channel. Now they just get the raw, authentic me, and people love it. They be like, you're so transparent. And if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. I'm not going to stop and record over again. I don't got time for that. So give some behind the scene type of content. Like you can just do, like I do a lot where I'll have my laptop set up, my coffee cup or something, and I'll just take a picture like building content or content creating day or journaling day, self-care day and what I'm doing for self-care, or I'm out taking a walk at the lake. I just do simple stuff like that. Like, hey, come talk to me while I'm on the lake. This is what I do on my self-care day. I love being by the water. People want to know who you are behind your title. They need to know the real you. Authenticity sells. Trust me. Another thing you can do is collaborate with other experts in your field. Me, I collaborate, network with a lot of other coaches, business owners, because I've been in different industries. I've been a manager, leadership. I've had a clothing boutique. That was my very first business. I've had a makeup line, hair oils, rose water mist, stuff for your skin. And I've been an It Works girl. I've been in the sales side. I've been the MLM industry as well. So you have to network and build collaborations with other people because they can introduce you to a whole new platform that your ideal client might be in. I do it all the time with all different networks. I have my circle of coaches. I have my circle of other business owners. We network. How can I help you? How can you help me? And that's how you grow faster as well, because I did get a lot of credibility by networking with other people. And they're like, oh, you know that person, or you work with that person? People don't know. Like, they don't know if you don't talk to other people. You can't just be in your own little shell, in your bubble. I'm an introvert. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm very comfortable behind the camera. But in person, I don't like public speaking. So I'm in my zone when I'm by myself recording, just me and my phone, but or live on the platform, because nobody's there with me. I can't see your face. So sometimes you might want to network. I get invited to podcasts. Like, I have a podcast interview tomorrow, and I join people on their lives. I get introduced to other platforms. I do a lot of interviews, especially when the pandemic happened. People were inviting me to their platform. It opens up the door for me to have more eyes on me and my content, my services. And it works for both of us. They get more people coming, driving to their platform. You got to network. That's one big thing, network. Share resources. Stop being a gatekeeper. Oh my God, that's one thing that really bothers me about a lot of businesses. They're like, nope. Some people will reach out to me like, hey, where did you, how did you make your planner? Like, what software did you use? What do you use for your contracts? How did you get your virtual assistant? And I would share it. I'm not going to charge you to give you information and those resources. I didn't pay for them. Like Canva, I create a lot of stuff, my ebooks, workbooks, postings, things like that. I subscribe to Canva and I use that, and I use schedulers. And I tell people, like, I'm not going to gatekeep those information because it's free. Like, I don't charge for that. That's not what my service is about. But share resources like books, articles, things that you know that will help your audience and people. I always love sharing. I'm very resourceful. That's one of my skills, is being very resourceful. I'm a researcher. I can't help it. That's what I do in psychology. I'm a trust but verify kind of person. So if I can't find nothing to back up that facts or what you said, I'm not going to share it because it's not factual. It's fake news, like Trump said. But you have to do the research. You have to share resources. Don't hold everything in, because that's not going to be the way you grow, is by keeping everything to yourself and charging everybody for everything. That's what social media is about, sharing. Everybody's not your ideal client. Everybody can't afford your service, but that don't mean they don't need help. Engage with your audience. Have like Q&A. I do live Q&A a lot, like where I tell people, send me some questions and I'll host a session. And if a lot of people ask about that question, then I'll do a video, or I'll do live and come live and be like, hey, we're going to have a live Q&A. Join me at this time. I did it on Facebook for like 3 years. Every Tuesday at 6 o'clock, everybody knew that was going to be the time that I'm going to address questions and chat. I would say it's going to be a 30-minute live, and that live will go on for an hour or more. And I'd be like, y'all, I got to go. But you have to engage, because if people don't know that you are a true expert and they don't get to talk to you and engage with you to pick your brain, how would they be able to trust you to pay you some money to teach them something? So that's why it's important to engage with your audience, respond to comments, messages, start some conversations. But overall, content should be informative. It should be engaging, and it should be relevant to your target audience. Keep it simple. That's all I'm saying. Until next time, Coach Mo out.